Hi everyone, we are Radical Salary, built on Mantle. We are building an AML-ready dark pool for on-chain payroll so companies can pay salaries privately without becoming non-compliant. So the conclusion is simple. Privacy using ZK for anonymity and FHE for audit-ready encrypted computation. Private payroll is already possible. ZK pool-based systems can hide the link between payers and workers. But the moment you need compliance, otherwise everything breaks. With strong privacy pool, you can respond to legitimate audit requests. You can reliably check sanctions address exposure. You can provide traceable evidence for investigations. You can generate tax audit proof. That's the privacy compliance dilemma. Privacy that can't answer audits become too risky for institutional adoption and companies. Here's why ZK pools create the gap. The payer, like Web3 company financial manager, can only deposit into the pool. They can't see who ultimately withdrew. They only send withdrawal work tickets to workers. Workers withdraw from the pool, and the chain only shows from pool to workers. So even if an AM investigator looks at the chain, the key link between workers and destination is cryptographically broken. That's great for privacy, but it's exactly what makes compliance responses nearly impossible. This problem is very urgent. The companies face sanctions risk and legal pressure, and institutions simply won't touch them. On the other hand, transparent payroll is also a non-starter. If salaries are publicly on chain, competitors can do real-time cost analysis, and teams take personal risk. So the market is stuck between too risky to comply and too exposed to use. That's why dark pool with compliance payments are needed now, quickly. Look at L2s today. They are scaling finance, but they don't ship native privacy for real business payments. There are third-party privacy protocols, but they are not built as regulation-ready payroll infrastructure. So the gap is clear. On L2 native, audit capable privacy layer for real operational payments, starting with payroll. Radical Salary answer is simple. Enterprises transact freely via a dark payroll pool. Radical stored encrypted witness log by using FHE16 fluent encryption, and did so only unreadable by default. Users get full privacy, but when a valid audit request arrives, we can produce a minimal report to them. So you can prove legitimacy without sacrificing everyone's privacy. Here's the key mechanism. During setup, the payer generates public key and private key of FHE key for logging and distributes the secret key using secret sharing across multiple servers. That means no single party can decrypt anything alone. This is the option A, but the payer could manage their secret key without sharing their keys. So this is option B. So it's up to the company. On audit request, with majority consent, keys shared are reconstructed and links between workers and destination address. We use FHE encrypted computation to derive only the required audit or output, like a compliance report, while keeping raw data protected. The enterprise receives just a report and can submit it. So compliance becomes real and operational burden stays low. Revenue is aligned with value. A base protocol fee on the pool volume is here, and audit fee per request covering computation and report generation. And on enterprises tier for dedicated infra and SLA, so we get stable usage revenue, and we get the compliance request fee when it's actually needed. Mantle is the perfect home for this because it's focused on RWA and real finance, the exact category that requires privacy and compliance. Mantle also has the ecosystem resources to fund core infrastructure, so it's very, very great. Our team combines cryptography and execution, FHE cryptography, and full-stack Web3 engineering. Seunghan received his PhD from the Graduate School of Hanyang University in Seoul, specializing in LWA and homomorphic encryption. Do-hyuk is also pursuing a PhD and is broadly researching and implementing homomorphic encryption, MPC, PIR, and related areas. Yunsik is a Web3 full stack developer with strong expertise in zero-knowledge proofs and wide range of cryptographic technologies, and has substantial experience building privacy-preserving solutions. So he's a very genius. Okay, we are building core technology that enables regulation, compliance, privacy solution across many use cases using homomorphic encryption. We enable not just selective disclosure, but statistical disclosure over encrypted data, allowing insight without exposing raw information. We believe this represents the future of compliant privacy infrastructure. And we want to build a private solution partnership with the Mantle. And we think it's worth it because the Mantle becomes first mover in the compliant privacy and RWA market. Thank you for listening. We are Larika.